Just let me finish. Please don't. I'm really excited to be here tonight. I'm so pumped. I'm just like, I'm high on life, I'd say. But don't worry, I'm not addicted or anything. You know? I can stop anytime I want. I was reading Cosmo the other day. Cosmo's a weird thing. They always have sex tips, you know, like 75 ways to please your man. And you know, one of the sex tips that I was reading was, take a fork and press the tines into your partner's scrotum. I'm not an expert on ball sacks or anything. You know, I'm not majoring in it. You know, I'm considering a correlate, but like that would it sounds painful, right? And it's like, you know, but like the worst thing is like, can you imagine being that fork? Like you're like, oh, coming out of the fork drawer, wonder what we're eating today. Lasagna off of that fork again. You know, I mean, if you're just gonna like incorporate this into your regular sex routine, like you would need a specially designated scrotum fork, right? Which, I mean, this might be a weird trip to Crate and Barrel. The movie Grown Ups 2 came out recently. I'm really glad it came out because if I had one complaint with the first Grown Ups, it would be that there was not enough of it. I mean, I walked out of the theater and I was like, damn, wish that was 2 hours longer. I'll admit, I was upset that I had to wait like 3 years for the sequel, but I wasn't too upset. I mean, I understand it. It takes time to craft a film of that caliber. Dick jokes are like cheese in that way, like you have to age them. You're leaning on it, clearly. Not a problem, guys. Anyway, but like, you know, I've made some jokes tonight, but I'd actually like to talk about something serious, and that, something like very near and dear to my heart, and that's menstruation. Men hate talking about menstruation. They think it's like really gross and nasty. But you know, as a result, you know, we have like all these weird euphemisms for it, right? My personal favorite euphemism is there are communists in the funhouse. Which is it's a beautiful euphemism, you know? Because like I'm imagining like a society of like Marxist-Leninists in my vagina, you know? Making decisions about the distribution of resources. But also it's a fun house, so there's all sorts of crazy mirrors in there. Like, wow, my cervix is really big! The Red Sox have a home game. Which is good. It's like very utilitarian, I think. Because it can mean that you're menstruating, but it can also mean you're having sex with David Ortiz. Useful. Vampire Weekend sounds like a bad euphemism for menstruation. I learned that the hard way. You can imagine my shock when my friend was like, hey, do you want tickets to Vampire Weekend? I was like, no. I shouldn't have to pay for that. No, I don't want front row seats. But you know what's something that's super sexist, I think, is that you say weather man if it's a man, but for women, you say weather girl. That's a double standard. It's clearly a double standard, but we're kind of at an impasse with that, you know, because whether woman sounds like a witch doctor. say weather people, but that sounds like a cult. Real. I think there is a solution. There's always a solution. And the solution is we just have to call them what they really are, you know? Witches who can predict the future.